Hello everyone, welcome to Tianxing. I brought it here today to see the future. Among domestic luxury car brands, ET has more and more new energy car hailings emerging. Whether it is champagne on the front of the car or continuous without losing control, through various experiments, people have paid more attention to its dynamic performance. Today, we will try our best to experience the highlights of this new energy luxury car. ET has a standard version for 788,000 yuan and a signature version for 808,000 yuan with a tail mark difference. Choosing the electricity rental plan lists the selling price at 128,000 yuan, with a monthly battery rent of 1,128 yuan. Renting the electricity when buying a car will be more cost-effective for those with low annual mileage.
In terms of appearance, the cutting-edge integrated design.
In the midst of steadiness, there is no future.
Come to a family-style design sense.
The front back supports voice control outside the car.
Hi, Mommy. Open the front trunk.
This space can accommodate a large suitcase. If you want to close it, you can also control it by voice, or you can press the physical button on the inside to see the first impression. It is not like a standard version that comes standard with 22-inch wheels and a minimum ground distance of 200 nitty-gritty. Coupled with the large nose in the second half of the vehicle, it has a bit of an SUV feeling below the second half of a Cerati. This is because it is very important for him to position the height space in the rear row of the executive class, so he can only add a little more height to use a more comfortable one. Let's make a fastback to ensure space. In this way, the length of his car is 5,125 mm, the width is 2,070 meters, and the height of the car has reached 1,120 mm and 3,250 mm. Such body data is marked on the BDA drive, which means that the volume of the D-base is particularly atmospheric. In addition to black and white, there are also 6 colors to choose from. Among them, the optional fee for purple liquid static porcelain blue is 30,000 yuan, and other colors are 10,000 yuan. The standard comes with black and grey colors, while the optional cost of blue and white contrasting colors and dark and light brown colors is 8,000 yuan. For example, the electrical door seat function. These conventional comfort configurations do not need to be spent on this car. Let's talk more about time. The first highlight in this car seat is that its full directional wires replace the steering and connect to the directional steering system. The more intuitive feeling is that its front and rear adjustment range is larger than that of ordinary cars, and the fully controlled steering is also for corporate with its full limit control trump card. Other than that, the luxury of getting in the car is also on the 1.4 meter long through-type screen. In addition to conventional functions, it can also be matched with ambient lighting to create a sitting environment according to the choice of the theme. Moreover, he also has 35 high-power lifters, sky rings, which are included to affect the front array of sound cannons. The visual and auditory aspects are very good. As a new energy luxury car system, it also needs to pile up materials and show off your muscles. A point. Future ET supports 4-tone speech recognition. Normie in the middle and background will also rotate in the direction of students during voice interaction. Although this function has already appeared on ES8 in the future, Normie's steering on ET9 in the future uses pan-tilt technology, which is quieter than that on ES8. The machine system uses Qualcomm Xiaolong 8295P chip for SkyOS Tianxing. Because we just said that his steering and cards are all line controlled, it can feel like a 3D cinema when watching movies with him after injecting the car, so that the car body can move to the middle platform. The back row features an 8-inch display screen that can be erected. The entire middle transparent platform includes monuments and a wireless charging card holder. Opening the rear handbox reveals a folding board and small mirror. Afterward, the 2 back row seats can be used for simple office work. You can add 2 rear entertainment bottles for 13,000 yuan. The skylight design has a central axis tension beam with the switch located on the ceiling. Because there are no horizontal sunroofs on the left and right ceilings, I can feel pain throughout the car. When concealment is needed, the small triangular windows in the rear row are electrically covered by cutting the rear windshield. You can open or fold the right rear seat with one click by calling Normie. You can also adjust it to a similar zero neutral force through the buttons on the door panel. Force mode, but the attached price will become an unusable state, but it is harmless. After all, comfort in the rear row of executive classes is a priority. In addition, under the center console in the rear row is a heating and cooling box with a temperature of -2 degrees to 55 degrees. In the middle of the 2 backrests is a According to the password safe, it can be said that the whole back row is a mobile office with multiple functions. Regarding power, the future ET is equipped with a dual-motor four-wheel drive system with a horsepower of 707 kilometers and a total torque and an acceleration time of 4.3 seconds. It is built on a 100-degree CATL31 lithium battery. The regular version is pure electric for 650 kilometers, while the Qingming version comes standard with a larger 23-inch wheels, slightly reaching 620 kilometers. Then bosses who choose future all-in-one wine still need to pay more attention to various options, such as the 3,900 yuan worth of return card before sending, or the 14,900 yuan Nomi-made 3.0 car machine. Artificial intelligence is very suitable in terms of price without so much price. Moreover, in the high-end market, personalized customization can better highlight identity. So whether it is car equipment or functional configuration, every option is the same as the original one. There are obvious differences between cars. Friends who want to buy can just choose according to their own preferences. Although the ET9 is the future flat-built car with a relatively high price, for most people, its significance actually lies in understanding functional innovations and breakthroughs. In the future, the production cost will be like a full-line steering and a sky-shaped territory. Presumably, it will gradually be delegated to car dealers in other price ranges, allowing more friends to experience the convenience brought by technology. So what do you think of the future ET? Let's comment and chat together. That's all this is about. What else do you want to see reviews of good cars, new cars and hot cars?
Follow us and I'll see you next time.